Australia, it's my backyard, our everyday playground, and I can't help but want to explore every single inch of it. Now, as a real sucker for adventure, I'm going to show you some of my favourite things to do and places to see throughout my action-packed and well-documented diary. I'm just on my way out to visit Matty Wright at Top End Safari Camps. Now, he's very quickly become an icon here in Australia and around the world as the Outback Wrangler, but I'm looking forward to meeting his pet crocodile tripod. He's 17 foot, an absolute monster, so can't wait to say g'day.
Recognition, I'm on a mission, I'm paying dues, I'm in position, I'm staying up, it's getting late, you're doing good, I'm doing great.
No sooner had I dumped my bags at the camp, I was in the chopper with Jock and heading out to meet Matt at Crab Claw Island. Now, these boys don't wait around, that's for sure, but luckily I operate the same way. It didn't take long for us to spot Matt. The best way to see this place is from the sky, and it's incredible to see just how stunning this coastline is. Hello.
There you go.
Oh, the puppy. How you going?
Yeah, good.
You
Yourself?
good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who's these?
This one's Spider,
Yeah.
and that one's a Polar.
Who've we got here? How good.
You wanna take-
Spider, everybody. One of the Wrangler pups. Okay, if you've never been on an airboat before, I can highly recommend it. They're super fun, super fast, and they certainly get that adrenaline pumping. Matt's airboats are absolute beasts. They're custom built with a V8 engine, and they've got a flat bottom and a massive fan, so they can skim across the top of the water or the land.
Having the chopper, you can sort of see where the barra are, you know. But this is sort of in the middle of the dry, so the barra a little bit more quiet than they would be. I was on and off cattle stations, and then sort of went drilling for a bit, went to the army. I was working out of Kings Canyon there for a while, and Alice Springs, and did my chopper licence. Went mustering for a while, and every wet season I had a job collecting crocodile eggs, and I loved that because no other pilot wanted to do it.
Yeah,
So,
it's very dangerous, isn't it?
oh, yeah, but it's all right now.
We're just on Bino Harbour, which has some of the best fishing spots in the territory. In this stretch of water, you generally hook onto some snapper, some bream, trevally, and of course the one we're after, the barramundi. If you really want to get somewhere quick, the airboat is the only way to go.
Makes it easy, eh?
It's very easy. Straight out.
Done.
Well done, Spider, you're a star. With no fish in hand, Matt and I head back to the Top End Safari Camp to regroup. Well, we've all decided that we feel like some super fresh barramundi for dinner, so Jock is just going to quickly take me out to one of his secret spots to land a big girl before the sun starts to set.
You wanted one what
They are everywhere, aren't they? I thought Jock was kidding when he said we were landing here to fish, as I've literally just counted about 40 crocodiles in this one stretch of water, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge, and hopefully I can reel in a barra before the crocs latch on. Where there's crocs, hopefully that means there's some big fish as well. Not a bad spot to land the chopper and have a flick, is it? It's beautiful out here. Oh, you got a crab. A mud crab isn't quite what we were after, but literally everything in that water will have a crack at your lure. We honestly didn't have to try too hard before a decent sized barramundi boofed the lure and I was able to bring her in. Here we go. We only just got her though, with my lure flicking out right at the last minute, but Jock finished off the catch, grabbing her straight off the bank. Oh my God. Oh. So the lure literally just came out. How about that, hey? Not bad. Not bad at all. Our job here is done. I feel like a proud mother taking food to feed the family. Straight down?
Yeah.
Am I on an angle?
Yeah, on an angle. Yep, that'll do ya. Yeah, perfect. Bring it down on top of his fin there, all the way down, and keep it on top of his fin, all the way down. Yep, yep, that's it. Follow the bones, but go through the other side. That's it.
I'm really good at filleting fish. Nah.
There you go, keep going.
All right, nearly there.
Beautiful, good fillet. Look, there's nothing really left here. There you go.
A dinner for everybody, guys. I think they're pretty happy with my efforts, really.
Yeah, hey, you've caught, you've filleted.
What better way to end a day in the top end than with a swim and a glass of wine? But we've got a huge day planned. The crew are gearing up for a big sleep and ready to go again tomorrow. With the sun setting on a great first day with the crew, we can all sit down by the fire, reflect on the day, share some stories and discuss our game plan for tomorrow over a huge feast of steak and barramundi. One thing is for sure, you'll never go hungry out here, and living off the land is the best way to do it. I don't know about you, but I can't waste a morning in bed when the top end sunrise is this magnificent each and every day. But it might also have a little bit to do with the fact that I'm pretty excited to be heading out with Matty again today, or the Outback Wrangler, as he's commonly known. But he's going to introduce me to some of his best mates that just so happen to be about 15 foot long. So let's go meet him. Hey, Spider. With his favourite meal in hand, it's like Bullo could smell us coming. He was straight out of the water as soon as he sensed movement and vibration on the bank. Bullo is known for being a little bit temperamental and crazy, as Matt says, so we let him have the food fairly quickly before he started to get cranky.
So that's a defensive thing. When he launches up like that,
yeah.
It's all sort of defensive. Like, he's quite a lot smaller than tripod.
Oh, wow.
He's got a white head on him. Not that you can see it with all the green.
It's really unfathomable how big these guys are.
Oh yeah, they're massive. And when you see them in the wild and coming up under the boat and stuff, you appreciate the size of them.
Next stop is Tripod, and oh my God, I've wanted to meet the big fella for a number of years now. He's become quite famous around the world as Matt's right-hand man.
Wait, come on. Come on. So you can see they don't need much of their head coming out of the water to see what's going on.
Oh my gosh, have a look at the sheer size of him. He's 17 foot long and Matt reckons he'd be about 80 to 90 years old.
What are you doing? That'll be a pork here for you, mate. Come on.
Matt always positions me behind him in the very rare event that one of these crocs wants to launch out and have a crack. Salties are the world's most powerful biters with 3,700 pounds per square inch of bone-crunching power. The pure force behind tripod's jaws is insane, and you certainly wouldn't want to get stuck in that.
Come on.
Crocodile.
Come on, boy. Come on. A bit lethargic this morning, are you?
Wow. So it's no surprises that tripod,
Yeah.
missing a leg.
The right side there, that got torn off years ago when he was in the wild by another crocodile, sort of territorial.
Yeah.
And that's where he sort of lost his leg.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know you want to.
I reckon the boys were fed him last week. That is all solid bone, and there's just a little bit of skin there. And his nose is the soft part, his eyes are the soft part.
Yeah.
And that's the only sort of vulnerable area that they have on their head.
Okay. A pig leg should keep the boys going for about 3 to 4 days. Oh.
Makes short work of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, gone.
We should get down the lagoon and go and find some wild ones.
Who's down there? You've got
Bone Cruncher, we've got Otis, we've got Chug, we've got Sweet Thing, we've got Nitro, Speedy, Gonzalez. There's a lot.
Great.
So
Let's go meet.
that's only the ones I know about.
Yep, getting an airboat in and out of the water is as easy as it looks. No messing around with accurate launches, extractions and trailers, just straight in the drink. Firstly, we set out to meet Bone Cruncher. He lost half of his bottom jaw in a fight with a bigger crocodile, so isn't as active as some of the others, and he's very much so an opportunistic hunter. I've heard a lot about this crocodile, Matty.
Yeah, he's sort of the quiet one of the clan, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's
Bit of a walking wounded crocodile.
He is. Come on, mate. Yeah, Bone Crunch's been with us quite a few years. He lost that bottom jaw in a fight. And won the wet season, then we came back the next time. Well, this year he lost one of his eyes.
Yeah.
So he sort of hangs out in these shallows here, and it's a bit more protected for him, and he doesn't have to go and battle. He sort of still eats all the turtles or wallabies or fish.
Yeah. That is crazy. Poor guy. Hello, mate. There are crocodiles literally everywhere you look in these waters, but there was one female in particular, an unknown crocodile to Matt, that really looked like she wanted to come and say hello.
Well, this little girl should chase this. I'll flick it on the bank there for her. You just pop it. There you go.
Oh yeah, straight away. Look at her.
Like something on top of the water, so as soon as they see that, you're not having it though.
Oh.
There you go. Training the crocodile.
They move pretty quick, don't they?
They do.
Oh,
Straight in. So, and that's how they do like the jumping crocodile cruises.
Yeah. Wow.
Doesn't take much, eh? So you can see how easy it is to catch a crocodile if you need to.
If you need to catch a croc.
Yeah, train it first, then put a rope on its nose.
Yeah. That's incredible.
It is, isn't it? Good eyesight, especially for things that move. And you'll see crocs, literally, they'll sit there and they'll be able to jump and grab a bird out of the sky.
When we do slow down the pace and just cruise through these waterways, you can really stop and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. Next stop is Nitro, another big male known as being a little bit of a bully out here. He is always sporting some large battle wounds and is quite aggressive, even towards the boats that pass through.
Yeah, he's had a pretty big battle.
Yeah.
If he comes up here, watch this fella because he will jump
He'll
high.
jump, yeah.
You can see all his scarring around him now. But
Oh, wow.
he's he pops up, you'll see his back of his tail there too.
Yeah.
That's all been chomped pretty hard. There you go, look at that.
Oh my goodness, look at him.
They're pretty brutal on each other.
Yeah. As
So
I said,
where
they're
he's-
so territorial, aren't they?
Well, where he's gone, I've got no idea. Like, that's a decent bite mark, and
Yeah.
I don't know of any big males in this section, but yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find Sweet Thing.
Sweet Thing. Sweet Thing is a young, feisty female croc with quite a lot of energy. She's the boss out here, there is no doubt about it, and she very quickly lets us know why. She's a decent size too, isn't she?
Yeah. But she's a mature female. Come on.
Oh, she looks quick. I can see it in her eyes.
Oh yeah, she's nuts. Steady. About a little bit of, get out of it. A little bit of tying her out, hopefully. Then she gets a little bit more lethargic. Don't ya?
That was an almighty stack.
I know. It's a big leap, having a crack. Don't ya? Come on. Come over here. Come on. You have a big belly flop, did ya? Come on. Come on. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wait.
Sweet Thing ain't so sweet, Matt.
No, she gets a bit. Come on, wait.
Bit aggro.
Oh, yeah, she gets a bit keen, you could say. Don't you? Come on. Always have a stick ready, otherwise, like when we're out collecting croc eggs and that, it's the same sort of thing. You always put that stick in front of their mouth, as long as they've got something else to chew on that's not you. That sort of works well. The more you work with them, the more you understand them, the more you can sort of educate other people on how to understand them. Because at the moment, you know, they're an apex predator. They're at the top of the food chain. They're at the top of bloody human sort of hit list. You know, they take people, dogs, horses, or domestic animals. You know, people want to kill them, cull them, or so everything that we do with the egg collecting and the farming aspect sort of gives reason back to keeping these guys around. And so we sort of look after the wild population. The more you do it, the more
comfortable you get.
Yeah, well, you get comfortable. You can't get complacent.
No, certainly not. Can you tell how uncomfortable I was just before? I would never be this close to a crocodile if I wasn't with you.
Wait. No, you're not coming. No. Just steady up. Go back in the water. Come on. Come on, we're done. It's pretty unique seeing him in that clear water too.
Yeah. I reckon I might just jump back on her again. Oh gosh. No, she's a beautiful crocodile. Beautifully terrifying.
If we had the time, I could easily spend all day out here with Matt and the wild crocs. It's such a stunning spot, but for now, we head back to the lagoon to see who else we can find.
Our first encounter with Otis is pretty intense, to say the least.
Well, Otis will kill you if you keep mucking around here. I'll guarantee you that part.
Oh. Uh-oh, here comes Otis.
Well, look out, Otis is coming. He'll chase you away.
Crocs are territorial creatures, and when Otis sees a female encroaching on his territory, he isn't overly happy about it.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, that just made that one turn its head so Otis didn't.
Yeah, have a crack.
Yeah, otherwise he would have just destroyed. Come on, what are you doing? That was not very nice doing that. No.
Oh. Oh gosh.
You can see why he's the boss, eh?
Yeah, she wouldn't have
Stood a chance.
stood a chance. I can't get over how clear the water is.
A lot of places are so muddy, but yeah, these inland lagoons are quite pretty.
Still clear in here.
Well, there you go. Welcome to Sweet Lagoon.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
size of his head.
Big, isn't he?
Oh.
Come on. Woo.
It took Otis a while to calm down, but he settled eventually. So Matt, you're telling me that I'm getting in the water with it?
Yes, but in the cage.
In the cage?
Yeah, in the cage.
Definitely not out here. The look on my face says it all. Ooh. So he knows I'm here. Jumping in the water with a wild saltwater crocodile isn't something I would normally experience, but it was hard to pass up this opportunity to get up close and personal with the big fella.
Oh my God.
I don't need
Have a look at the head on it. I feel like I equate to about the size of his eyeball.
it's getting late. You're doing good. I'm doing great. Recognition. I'm paying dues. I'm in position. I'm staying up. It's getting late.
Oh my God.
I'm doing great. Yeah. See.
Come on.
Crocs aren't the only residents here at Sweets Lagoon. Before we go, there's time for one more thing. Hot laps. It's always so hard for me to leave places like this, but upon reflection, it's been such an amazing experience spending time with Matt. Before I arrived here, I had no idea what to expect, but I knew it was going to be one hell of a crazy adventure. And who would have thought that I would literally be coming face to face with a 17-foot crocodile?
I don't wanna dream.
Until next time.